Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tammy. This is Happiness Created. I have a really great video to share with you today, so let's jump into it. This video is part of the Love is in the Air open playlist hosted by Stephanie at Mama Can Make It, Tammy from the Rusted Willow, Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and Missy from Crafty Cove, and the spotlight crafter is Elizabeth from Southern Gmore Gals. Whew, that's a mouthful. Anyway, I will have all of their channels as well as the playlist linked in my description box down below. Go check them all out. You won't be disappointed. So for this first project, I took some of my gold vinyl and cut out some designs with my Cricut. So I'm just going to weed them out and then transfer them onto the glass jars. Once I get all of the vinyl on, I am going to take some of this folk art acrylic paint. It's called Seashell Pink, and I'm going to give both of the jars 2 good coats. Once the paint is mostly dry, I take my weeding tool and I am going to now remove all of the vinyl. Now I did have some of the paint peel off, so I did end up going back in and just kind of touching everything up, and then I painted around the threads at the top of the jars. And now I'm taking some of these plastic heart shapes, they're pink, and I'm just going to glue them to the lid of both jars. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to be taking them back off. I didn't really like how it came out in the end, but I wanted to at least show you guys. And that's pretty much all there is for this one. It kind of looks like a crown on the top of the jar, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. But let me know what you guys think. Would you leave them on or should I take them off? So for this next project, I have this wood cutout that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking the twine off, and I'm going to fill the holes in on the outside heart. I'm not going to bother with the smaller heart, and you'll see why in a second. And now I'm going to take that smaller heart and some of the matte Mod Podge, and I'm just going to coat the heart with the Mod Podge And then I'm going to take that black fabric to the left, and I'm just going to put that right on top. I think I got that fabric at Walmart. To be honest, I've had it for a while, so don't really remember where I got it. And then I just cut that corner out, and I'm going to take my little finger sander, and I am just going to go around the edge and get all of the excess fabric off. So now I'm going to take the outside heart, and I have some like wood cutouts, and I have a ton of them in this candy dish. And I am just going to start placing them along the center of this heart. I started out with bigger hearts and then ended up going with the smaller size because the bigger ones didn't fit in all of the areas that I was trying to use them in. It'll make sense in just a minute. So once I laid them out all around the heart, I'm just going to go back through and I'm going to hot glue them all into place. Now I'm going to take more of that folk art, seashell pink, and I am going to give this heart one coat. And as you can see here, I did end up going over the back as well. The heart that I put, or the two little hearts that I put in the center at the top, ended up falling off. So I did end up using a bigger heart just in that area because the small one just wasn't, or a single small one wasn't going to cover where I put the putty. So now I'm just taking three of the smaller craft sticks, and I am just going to glue them to the back, and it'll give them like a slat look. You'll see. And now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do the back of the inside heart, and I'm going to do just the ends of the popsicle sticks or craft sticks, whatever you want to call them. And then I do at the end end up going back and painting the back because I forgot to. But anyways, so now I'm taking this white wax and I am just going to go over everything, including the fabric on the front of the heart, and just kind of do like a little bit of a dry brush. And then I just make a loop with some of the twine that I have, and I'm just making a little hanger for the back. So I thought it needed a little something more. So as you may or may not know, I am a chalk couture designer. I will have my link tree in the description box down below. If you're interested in checking out chalk couture, go ahead and click on my link tree and it will give you all things chalk couture. I will also have a cart in there with everything that I am using in today's video in there in case you're interested in purchasing that stuff. So anyway, now I'm lining it up on the fabric, and I am just going to use some of the ink instead of the paste to create something amazing. You'll see in just a second. Oh, and I didn't tell you earlier, but this ink is in the color Marvelous. I think it's pretty cute. So this is it. I know that it looks like they don't match, the colors don't match, and they aren't identical, but they definitely look better in person than they do here. But let me know what you think. So for this next project, I'm taking one of the wooden heart cutouts from the Dollar Tree. This one's just a solid cutout. And I'm gonna take the Waverly chalk paint in crimson, and I am just going to go over the front and the back with one coat. I do end up drying it with my heat gun so that I can take some more of this pink that I've been using, and I am going to do a dry brush over just the front of it. So now I am going to take another one of my transfers. I am doing what is called fuzzing, and it's just taking some of the sticky off of the transfer because they are extremely sticky. And if you don't fuzz it, you could pull up some of your paint or stretch the transfer, and we don't want either of those to happen. So now I'm just taking some of my bright white chalk, and I am just going to do some chalking. So I'm just going to take my squeegee and just kind of smoosh it all into the little silk screen. Whew. And then we will let the magic happen. Are you guys ready? Here it is. Isn't that amazing? I absolutely love it every time. It's the best part. So now I'm taking one of my paint pens and I'm just going around the outside of the heart to give it like a stitching effect. And then lastly, I'm just going to take some of the twine that I have. I'm just going to feed it through the hole, tie a knot in the top, and that's it. That's my hanger, and that is it for this project. I think it's so stinking cute. What do you guys think? Okay, for my last project, I am taking this transfer. I absolutely love this transfer. It's called Hand Brushed Heart Pattern, and it is gorgeous. And then I'm taking 2 of the heart surfaces from Chalk Couture, and I am fuzzing it again. And then I'm just going to lay this transfer right on top of both of these surfaces. So once I have the transfer all pushed down, I am taking some of the chalk. This is called Shimmer Crimson. It is so beautiful, guys. And I'm just gonna start placing it on top of the transfer and just use my squeegee to spread it all out. And then the magic happens. Here we go. Look how gorgeous this is, guys. Oh, I am so in love with these 2 hearts. So I did notice that on the smaller heart, somehow I missed the point at the bottom. So I just laid one of the backings on top of what I've already chalked. It was dry, but I just wanted to make sure. And I'm just pressing in one little area where there's a heart. And I'm just going to take my multi-tool, and I'm just gonna fill in that one little heart, and that's it. Are these things gorgeous or what? Check out the shimmer. Oh my goodness, I am so in love. Anyway, you have to let me know what you guys think. I would like to thank Stephanie, Tammy, Amanda, Missy, and Elizabeth for allowing me to participate in this playlist. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up. It really, really helps me out. If you're new to my channel, coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope that you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And share with your family and friends, and I will see you next time. Bye.